Hi, I'm Pradip Faldal, teacher of Bethel Mission High School. Today, I'm going to discuss about the reproduction in animals of Standard 8. Already, we completed the maximum part of biology in Standard 8, like microorganism, conservation of animals and plants, and the cell. Now, this is the new topic. In previous class, we discussed about the reproduction in plants. Now here we have the reproduction in animals. So what is reproduction? Reproduction, re means again, production means produce. So reproduction is a process by which the organism produces its own kind. For an example, a cow are going to produce the calf. Clear? So the organism are going to reproduce, they are termed as a parent organism, and the newly organized organism are termed as a daughter organism. So reproduction is a biological process where the parent organism are going to reproduce its own kind of the daughter organism. Clear? For an example, the cow are going to reproduce the calf. Now, why the organism or the animals are going to reproduce? We already know that some information or the gene are going to transmit from generation to generation. Now, in case of the reproduction, to continue our own generation, the organism reproduce. Clear? For an example, we have our own family. Our family identity depends on our genetic information. Now these are going to pass forward. Now, but which process help to go these processes or this genetic information to pass forward? That are the reproduction. Second one, unicellular organism like amoeba or the paramecium. How they reproduce? They are reproducing by the help of cell division. We know about the cell division. And in case of the multicellular organism like us, we are the developing multicellular organism. We are reproducing by involving of sex cell. What is sex cell? In case of the sexual reproduction, the male reproductive organ, or in case of us that is the testis, produce the sperm, as in female that is the ovary, produce the ova. These are known as a sex cells, sperm in male and ova in female. So sexual reproduction occur involvement of sex cell. Now how many types? So the types of reproduction. Generally, the reproduction are two types. Reproduction are two types: asexual and sexual. Asexual and sexual. Now, these types are performed on the basis of fertilization. So, on the basis of fertilization, the reproduction are two types. One is the asexual and the other one is sexual. What is fertilization? Fertilization is the process by which male gamete sperm are going to fuse the female gamete. That known as a fertilization, or the fusion of male and female gamete known as a fertilization. Now this fertilization can be two types furtherly: internal fertilization or the external fertilization. Internal fertilization means when the fertilization takes place within the female body, that known as the internal fertilization. And external fertilization means when the fertilization takes place outside of female body or within the aquatic medium, that known as a external fertilization. Now, in case of us, we are performing the internal fertilization. It means our fertilization occurs within the female body. Now, if we draw the diagram of female reproductive system, These are the diagrammatically representation of female reproductive system. These are known as the ovary. Ovary produce the female gamete that known as the ova. The tubular portion of the fallopian tube. These are the uterus, these are the vagina. Now, the fertilization process in human beings. Generally, we are discharging the billions of sperm within the female reproductive tract. Now, these sperm are moved upward and the fusion of gametes take place within the fallopian tube. It means the ovary will release the ova at a particular day or during the menstrual cycle. The ovary releasing the ova into the fallopian tube, and the fusion of male and female gametes take place within the fallopian tube in human beings. But how? The huge amount of male gametes are rotating the single female gamete. Suppose this is the female gamete. Only one male gamete are going to cross the female gamete, and the nuclear substance of the male and female gamete are combined to form a uninucleate cell that known as a zygote. These are the process of fertilization in human beings. Now, on the basis of this type of process of the fertilization, the reproduction are two types, asexual and the sexual. Clear? What is asexual reproduction? Asexual reproduction means without fertilization, only one parent are able to reproduce. So without fertilization, the process by which without fertilization only one parents are going to reproduce, that is known as a asexual reproduction. On the another hand, sexual reproduction means the reproduction takes place as a result of fertilization, or the process by which male gamete are going to fertilize the female gamete to form the unicellular zygote, that known as a sexual reproduction. Clear? Now, how this reproduction or how the asexual reproduction are differ from the sexual one. Now, the first point is, in asexual reproduction, fertilization does not take place, whereas in sexual reproduction, fertilization takes place. In asexual reproduction, no involvement of sex cell like sperm or the ova. But in sexual reproduction, the involvement of sex cell take place. Asexual reproduction can be occur by the help of single parents. That's why it also termed as a uniparental reproduction. But in case of the sexual reproduction, two parents are involved. One is male are going to produce the male gamete, and another one is the female are going to produce the female gamete. So male and female both parents are involved. Clear? Now, how the sexual reproduction, now our next topic is sexual reproduction in animals. Generally, we are going to discuss about the sexual reproduction in human beings. Sexual reproduction in human beings. Sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction in human beings. What is sexual reproduction in human beings? So, to perform the sexual reproduction, male contain their own reproductive system as well as the female contain their own reproductive system. So, we are containing the reproductive system to perform the reproduction. And what is the reproductive system? Reproductive system means the combination of organs which help in the reproduction. Now, to perform the sexual reproduction in human beings, the both male and female, both male having male reproductive system, male reproductive system, and the female having female reproductive system. Female reproductive system. Now, if we draw the diagram, of male or female reproductive system, suppose this is our male reproductive organ that known as a testes, which present within a sac-like structure that are known as a sacroiliac sac. Now around the testes, a clip-like structure present. This is the simplest diagram of male reproductive system. Whereas the female reproductive system, we already know the diagram on. This is the female reproductive system. Now listen carefully. In the reproductive system, particular organ present which are producing the gametes as well as the sex hormone, they are termed as a primary reproductive organ. Primary reproductive organ. So primary reproductive organ are those organs which can produce the gametes as well as sex hormone. So in male, that is the testis for the male and ovary for the female. They are act as a primary reproductive organ. Now, some associate organ also present which help in the reproduction without producing the gametes of the sex hormone. This type of organ are known as a secondary or accessory reproductive organ. Accessory reproductive organ. Now, we are going to discuss the male reproductive organ. The first one, we know that our primary reproductive organ is testes, generally 2 in number, and present outside of the body between the two joints, within a sac-like structure that known as a sacroiliac sac. Clear? Now, it acts as a primary reproductive organ in male because the testis can produce the male gamete sperm and the male sex hormone testosterone. Now around the testis, one clip-like structure present that known as a epididymis, which collects the sperm from the testes. Now these epididymis are open through a tubular portion that known as a vas deferens. At the end portion of the vas deferens are known as the uthera, and around the uthera some muscular or muscles stored and form a muscular organ that known as a penis. And penis act as a copulatory organ which means penis help in the dischargement of sperm within the female reproductive system. These are the male reproductive system. Now on the another hand, we have the female reproductive system. In female, the ovary act as a primary reproductive organ. Now this ovary can produce the female gamete, ova, and the female sex hormone estrogen or progesterone. How? We already know about the menstrual cycle. It means the monthly reproductive cycle or gametophytic phase in the female, which take place or the starting from at the age of 12 and it lasts for the 45 years in case of the female. So during this phase, from day 1 to 3, some amount of sap with the liquid with the blood are discharged from the female reproductive system, that known as a menstrual flow. Now, in the second phase, the ovaries start producing the gamete. At the time of 16 of the menstrual cycle, the ovary produces a mature gamete and it's released the mature gamete into the fallopian tube, that known as a ovulation. Now, so the ovary can produce the female gamete ova as well as the female sex hormone estrogen or progesterone. Now, that present just at the lower portion of the abdomen, generally 2 in number, and each ovary produce one mature ova in every and each month or during the menstrual cycle. Now, this ovulation or at the day of 16 of menstrual cycle, the ovary produce the ova within a tubular portion, that known as a fallopian tube. Fallopian tube. Generally, this tube both tube are 6 semi long, almost the 12 semi long, and this tube at the lower portion of this tube are creating a pear-shaped structure that known as a uterus. Now, the importance of fallopian tube. After the ovulation, or means when the ova reach in the fallopian tube, if any sperm enter into the fallopian tube, then the fertilization can take place. So the fusion of gametes, male and female gametes, take place within the fallopian tube. That's why it is known as a site of fertilization. Now the opening portion of the fallopian tube create a pear-shaped structure that known as a uterus, where the implantation of embryo take place, or the development of embryo take place. Clear? And the end portion of the uterus are constricted, that known as a cervix. And cervix open through a hollow muscular organ, that known as a vagina. Vagina receives the copulation. These are the female reproductive system. Now, one of the most important thing, the development of embryo in case of the human beings. The first one, suppose the fertilization take place within the fallopian tube. As a result of fertilization, we already discussed the process of fertilization. The unicellular zygote are formed. After 4 to 5 days, this unicellular zygote are produce a mass of cell. These are the unicellular zygote, fallopian tube. These are as a result of fertilization. This produce after 5 to 6 days, by using of cell division, they produce the mass of cell or the ball-shaped structure. Now, this structure move downward and attach with the uterus wall, that known as a implantation. After implantation, one cord-like structure may be created, which supplying the nutrients to the new structure or the new embryo, and the further development of embryo take place. After implantation, or almost 10 to 12 weeks after the implantation, this change into the identified organism that known as a fetus. And after the maturation of the gestation, almost 9 months, 10 days later, this change into a mature embryo. Clear? These are the sexual reproduction in the animals. Now we are going to discuss about the asexual reproduction in animals. We already know that asexual reproduction means the reproduction which take place without fertilization. And in asexual reproduction, only one parents are involved. Now, the lower order animals like amoeba or the hydra are performing this type of reproduction. Now, the process of asexual reproduction. The first one is fission. Fission means division. Fission means division. Now, this fission can be two types: binary and multiple. What is binary fission? Binary means two. Binary fission is the process by which one organism divides and creating two daughter organisms. That termed as a binary fission. In a favorable condition, when the amount of food, water and the temperature are quite suitable, in case of the amoeba, then the amoeba reproducing by using of binary fission. Suppose this is a diagram, amoeba in favorable condition. Now they are going to reproduce by using of binary fission. But how? First, they are going to directly divide by creating the nuclear division and the cytoplasmic division. The nucleus became the dumbbell shaped, cytoplasm are going to follow. Suddenly, the nucleus construction end into a point and they are end into a point and divided, creating two daughter amoeba. These are the parent amoeba because they are going to divide, and they are the daughter amoeba. Daughter amoeba. And these are occur only during the favorable condition. So one parent amoeba producing two daughter amoeba, that are known as a binary fission. But during the unfavorable condition, suppose if the temperature are increased, then what will happen? During the unfavorable condition, amoeba also performing the multiple fission. Amoeba are going to reproduce by using of multiple fission. But what will occur? Amoeba is a unicellular organism. These are the amoeba. Outside of the outer membrane of the cell is known as a cell membrane. So amoeba is a unicellular organism. It means it's having the cell membrane. At the outside of the cell membrane may some jelly-like materials present. By capturing the heat, these are formed a hard protective layer. The first one in process of multiple fission. Amoeba capture the heat and forms a hard protective layer that known as a cyst. And within the cyst, the multiple binary fission will take place. What will happen? The amoeba's nucleus will divide in thousands of times. These are the cysts, divide in thousands of times and produce the smallest amoeba. And when the temperature became the favorable one or the environmental condition became the favorable one, this cyst will break and thousands of daughter amoeba will be released. This type of reproduction are known as a multiple fission. And another process are quite important in case of the asexual reproduction, that known as a budding. What is budding? Budding is a type of asexual reproduction where the organism reproduces by using its own bud. Budding. Hydra is able to reproduce by using of budding. These are the parent hydra. They are going to reproduce. Suppose due to damage of the first one, they will form the bud or the outer growth due to the cell division. Now the nuclear division also take place. The cells, the hydra cell nucleus are going to divide and transport it into the bud. And this bud gradually increase, still attached with the parent hydra. Even if they contain the tentacles. It means their maturation are complete and suddenly detached from the body. So by creating the outer growth, also some animals are able to reproduce. This type of reproduction are known as a budding. These are the parent hydra because it's going to reproduce. These are the bud formation. These are the growing bud. Growing bud. And they are the parent hydra. And they are the daughter hydra. Now the next one, well, at the end of this chapter, next one, we have some short questions relating to the reproduction. The first one, what is metamorphosis? Did you ever observe that the caterpillar, you know about the caterpillar? Even we know that this caterpillar, after some time, they are going to give rise the butterfly. So these two organisms are quite dissimilar, but are quite interlinked. But how? By the, you know about the metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is a process where the drastic change take place. And the larvae are going to be changed into the adult one, completely differ. The adult will be completely different from the larva. So, in case of the caterpillar, it looks like something just this type of